Good morning and welcome, dear friends, those of us in our sanctuary with us and those with us on Zoom. Welcome to our spiritual home, the Unitarian Universalist Church of Tarpon Springs. My name is Elaine Brooks. I use the pronouns she, her. I am a member of this congregation and currently serving on the Board of Trustees. I will be our worship associate today. For those of you with visual impairment, I am a medium height white woman with brown hair and brown eyes. And today I'm wearing a light green shirt with some subtle flowers on it and green pants. And we are gathered together in our beautiful sanctuary with the paintings of George Innes and all of these happy faces that are here joined together with us. We want to acknowledge today that we are on the land and surrounded by the water of the Seminole, Tocobaga, Miccosukee, and Muskogee peoples. Our local indigenous communities ask us to carry a respectful awareness of the original and enduring caretakers of this place, honoring their deep history and living presence. They ask us to help keep the waters clean and to remember that indigenous peoples have always known this water to be sacred. We offer a warm welcome to our guests that are with us today. We'd like to get to know you better and hope that you will join us following the service for our coffee hour and refreshments. As our mission states, we are a liberal faith community for all ages, promoting spiritual growth, social justice, and the arts. We side with love, justice, and peace. Today, our minister, Patti Hanks, will be leading our annual water ceremony and ingathering service titled The Cycle That Connects Us. Our music today is provided by our beloved music director, Bonnie Whitehurst, and our choir, and we're very glad to have you back. Our opening music is number 360 in the Gray hymnal, Here We Have Gathered. And feel free to sit or stand.
Good morning. I'm Patti Hanks, she, her, the joy-filled minister at Unitarian Universalist Church of Tarpon Springs, who this week closed on a lot at the corner of Gross Ave and Cypress Street, near downtown Tarpon Springs and walking distance to this church. I renewed my contract as your minister, and I'm honored to have more years to travel around the sun with you. Oh, you just got the contract. I'm a white woman entering what I hope is a very long Act 3. I have graying brown hair and brown glasses. I'm wearing a blue and white stole that I purchased in Baltimore at my first General Assembly as a minister. The pattern is curvy, spiral, wavy, tendril-like blue strands going in every which direction. The reverse side of the stole is flowers, and I bought it for the flowers, and I didn't realize it was completely reversible. So this week I reread the description that was attached to the stole from the woman who made it. And it says, "For you, dear minister, may the flowers remind you of the joy that can bloom, and may the blue paths of water remind you whence the flowers came from, and all of us." What lovely words for our water ceremony and ingathering service. I add my welcome to Jean and Elaine's and affirm that all of who you are is sacred and all of who you are is welcome here at Unitarian Universalist Church of Tarpon Springs. As UUs, we side with love and we center our shared values in love. We side with already marginalized and threatened peoples and groups who are even more vulnerable and more at risk in these unraveling days of violence perpetrated, of civil rights abandoned, and unnecessary suffering caused by greed and unkindness. Like you, I weigh every day, sometimes every hour, what to do next that is within the sphere of my influence. I honor and I celebrate every effort and action of courage and conviction being made by you and by everyone who is seeking to live out loud their values. This morning, I am holding up a truly great human as inspiration, Jane Goodall, who passed away this week. I have for years carried her words on a little piece of paper in my purse. These words, "What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." She encouraged us to act locally, to protect natural environments, emphasizing water as a fundamental for all life and critical issues facing the planet. Jane often said that nature can win if we will just give her a chance. So our service today is a celebration of the cycle of water and the seasonal cycle that brings us into community. The water ceremony in some places called water communion is widely practiced by Unitarian Universalists. It is likely that 1,000 UU congregations have or will join in after summer ingatherings like this one. Our fall ingathering at UUCTS has begun, starting with Keith and Lou Argo. Wave to us. They are back among us. We wish safe and happy travels to other beloved members of our congregation who are on their way to Florida. And now Elaine will light our chalice.
Checked it earlier to make sure it would light. We light our chalice We light our chalice this morning with words from Carolyn McDade, as spoken at the first UU Water Communion worship service held in the fall of 1980. Water is more than simply a metaphor. It is elemental and primary, calling forth feelings of awe and reverence, acknowledging that the ocean is the place where life on our planet came forth, makes it a womb of life. The waters that surround us are part of our creation story. May the sharing of our drops of water today deepen meaning for us, just as water deepens during its long and winding journey through the sea. Unitarian Universalism is a covenantal faith. We will now read together our congregation's covenant, and the words are on the screen. We strive to look for and encourage the best in each other as we move toward justice, peace, and love for both ourselves and the world. And when we fall short, we will seek understanding, reconciliation, and a return to covenant. Each week we sing Spirit of Life, number 123 in the Gray Hymnal, written by Carolyn McDade, one of the creators of the original water ceremony. Thank you, Diana Reif, for sharing the hand signs this morning. You are welcome to try them out with her. And now Jamie and our children will share the story for all ages.
Yes, she is officially 5 years old as of Thursday. She thinks she's grown. Good morning, everyone. My name is Jamie, and I'm the Faith Formation Director back there. This is my little one. I also have a son. There's no way I can bring him without him destroying this church. He is a tornado, a lovely tornado. Today's book is called A Little Spot of Belonging. I love this series. It's a really good series to teach children different emotions, and it's fun, it's interactive, and it's just a really good way to keep kids engaged. Hi, Odessa. All right. She took your chair? Oh, she's running the show. Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm a little spot of belonging. Belonging is a feeling you get when you have a great friend, when you are part of a group, or when you are part of a community that supports you. It is also a feeling of confidence and loving who you are. Every human on this planet wants to feel like they belong, and we all have the power to help each other feel that way. You might already feel like you belong somewhere, like a family, club, band, team, school, church. There are so many places where you can belong. When you belong, you feel valued, safe, calm, and accepted. Those are amazing feelings. Did you know you can help others feel like they belong too? You can do this by showing kindness. It is easy to show kindness. For example, you can ask someone to play, invite someone to a party, share your things, lend a hand when someone needs help. I'm here to help everyone feel like they belong, because when you feel like you don't belong, you can feel lonely, scared, and angry. Not belonging is when you feel left out or excluded. It's the feeling you get when you think that kids don't like you, or adults. That's why belonging needs to start with you first. It's important to like yourself, believe in yourself, and care for yourself. You are amazing. Can everyone say, I am amazing?
I'm watching my church
When you start to do
service.
that, making friends becomes a lot easier.
Well,
I am important. I am kind. I am
You want-
loving.
oh.
I am brave. We do this a lot on our way to school in the mornings.
this is the
For example, confidence can
first
show
group.
when you smile. Smiling can show someone that you are friendly. Can everyone show us their smiles? Beautiful smiles.
Well, it applies to
Conversations can be a little tricky sometimes because they require teamwork. Think of a conversation like a game of catch. Let's practice. So I'll ask the questions and you guys do the response. So the responses are, I like pizza too. I like cats. All right. What's your favorite food? I like pizza too. What's your favorite animal? Okay, I like cats. I think I did it backwards on that one. Another essential part of belonging is making sure everyone is included. So if you see someone standing alone nearby, ask them to join you. Including others can make things more fun. It is also a great way to make new friends. Sometimes you might want to belong so badly that when you see a friend making a bad choice, you might feel that you need to join in too. Instead of joining in, you should say something to stop it. Having the courage to stand up for what is right is the better choice. Stop, you're not being nice. We are sorry. I know we covered a lot, and there is still so much to learn. If we all practice being kind to ourselves and others, one day, everyone in this world will feel like they belong. So, Odessa, do you want to come up here and get a sticker? No? I'll give you one back there, okay? Sunny, here you go.
Cool. For the month of October, our social justice special purpose collection is for Peace for Tarpon. Peace for Tarpon made Tarpon Springs the first trauma-informed community in the nation. Their mission is to connect, inform, transform, and heal. Their projects range from working with bullying in schools, to joblessness, to homelessness, to the LGBTQIA+ community, to dealing with climate change and community violence. Many of us joined Peace for Tarpon on International Day of Peace to dedicate a peace pole in the city of Tarpon Springs between the Splash Park and the Ancloser River. It was a beautiful afternoon together, and I encourage people, if you haven't seen the peace pole, to make a trip there and check it out. It's really beautiful. You are welcome to donate by mail or online, or drop your offering in the plate as it is passed. Special envelopes are available near you in the pews for cash donations. Please indicate Peace for Tarpon in the memo line.
When you're weary
So it is our tradition to pause during our service for a moment of reflection. This morning, as we center ourselves in this space, I invite you to think of and visit in your mind and heart a place of water that you love. Maybe the place where the water you brought today comes from. Perhaps a place of water where you go when you are feeling, as the song was so beautifully sung, when you're feeling down and out and looking to ease your troubled mind, seeking comfort or inspiration. Where do you go, as Ellie mentioned last Sunday about the wells in Ireland, for your replenishing? What tap water, small or large body of water or other life-giving water, do you hold in some sacred or profound way? So there are blue cards all around in your seats and in the front and at the side. So what I'd love you to do is find a blue card, and I invite you to take one and write on it 2 things for our water ritual. First, write your name, and second, write where the water is from that you brought today. Or you could say, I brought some tap water and it represents the ocean. Or if you didn't bring any water today, just write your name and write down a special body of water that means a lot to you. And then we'll have you come up and we'll pour the water from there representing your water. So I'm going to give you a few minutes for this reflective task, and then I will sound our bowl. And there's pens too, so feel free to look around and find a card and a pen. And there's extra pens too. Shout out if you need supplies.
Choir does.
Do you guys have cards? Oh, yeah. So write your name on the card and write the name of the body of water that you've either brought today or is going to be represented by this water. And we'll be doing this at the end of the service today, so you'll have time to maybe make a few notes too. So, two things I want to say at the outset of my sermon time. First, my remarks are going to be short so that our water ritual will not be rushed. One thing that we were taught in our preaching and sermon making classes at seminary was this: always better a sermon that's too short than one that's way too long. Amen? Amen. Our teacher is like, don't feel like people need 10 more minutes when the hour is up. And second, I will be including some truly beautiful words from a sermon delivered in 1972 by a member of our congregation who we know and love, Reverend George Scheitinger. And I thought George was going to be here today, and I hope everything is okay. George, I love you. George is an ordained minister in the United Church of Christ who served the Pilgrim Congregational Church in St. Petersburg for many years. He shared several of his sermons with me, and one touched me as perfect for our water ceremony. So I'm going to deliver part of his sermon from 1972. So many of you know the history of the water ceremony, and I hope that we have it every year. But we have many new members and visitors, so I'm going to share a bit about its origin. It was first used at a Unitarian Universalist worship service in 1980. Two women, Carolyn McDade, who wrote the song Spirit of Life that we sing every week, and Lucille Shuck Longview, were asked to create a service for the Women and Religion Continental Convocation. As they shaped that service, these two women, they wanted to create a new ritual that spoke to our connectedness to one another, to the totality of life, to our place on this planet, and to the difference we can make in our world. At the first water ceremony, they said, "As in community, droplets find droplets, joined together again and again. Everywhere on earth, at every moment, is somewhere in this water cycle, cycles upon cycles, falling, flowing, sinking, transforming, rising again and again." They said, "Let us have water mingling in a common bowl, signifying our common humanity, all starting with a drop that matters to each of us, drops that join with other drops to bring life flowing into the world." And this meant a lot to me. I grew up in a faith where women weren't allowed to be at the pulpit, women weren't allowed to pray in church, and so to find these beautiful services that were written by women is like, yes! Such a beautiful tradition for all of us. So here's what I want to bring in that Reverend George delivered to his congregation about water flowing. Take a little drink. George said, "I would like to stand one day at a particular spot on what is known as the Absaroka mountain range in northwest Wyoming. I would like to stand there because I know how beautiful it must be. The mountains all around, Gannett Peak, reaching some 13,785 feet into the heavens, is just to the south, a crystal clear mountain lake nearby. The air crisp and fresh, everything within eyesight, part of the raw beauty of nature. I would like to stand there and witness that beauty, and even more, I would like to stand there for a symbolic reason. At a particular spot on that mountain range, when the rain falls, some of it is carried southwest into little mountain streams, and some of it, falling only inches away, goes to the northeast. These mountain streams going southwest, wind their way through the mountains and become the Snake River, which carries that water out of Wyoming and Oregon and eventually into the Pacific Ocean. The water that flows to the northeast has a different destination. It soon becomes the Bighorn River as it flows through Wyoming, joins the Missouri River, flows on through North Dakota and South Dakota, and eventually joins the Mississippi River, which empties into the Gulf of Mexico. The raindrops have such a reach. And then George tells his congregation, I'm really not interested in giving a geography lesson about the source of the great rivers of our nation, but I am interested in emphasizing that like raindrops falling only inches apart, small decisions is what sets a course. What starts as raindrops falling within inches of each other ends up thousands of miles apart. His sermon goes on to talk about many important lessons in life, including in a real sense, our small contributions, our small drops, can have a great, profound influence on outcome. George, what a beautiful way to tie the water cycle to the good humanity can do. So the water cycle has been spiraling around for 4.5 billion years. The water we will gather today has traveled through the root systems of trees long since returned to the soil, burst from geysers that ceased spraying a millennia ago, and flowed down rivers that have changed course entirely over the billions of years. The water in our ritual today comes from all over the world, across all time on earth, perhaps from that mountain range, George. So this morning, let's remember that the water cycle doesn't only involve rivers and plants and clouds, but it also involves creatures. The water cycle moves through us too, coming in and out of our bodies in many different ways. That means that the molecules in the water we gather today could be from so many different sources. So I asked some of the children in my life to give me examples of things that are made out of water. One of them said, my mom's soup. One said, our sweat. And one said, dinosaur pee. Still left in the earth, right? I love that kid. As we gather the waters of community this morning, let us remember that they connect us to everything that has ever been and everything that will ever be. That is the power of the water we share, and we are in it together. So we're going to have a song from the choir, and then we're going to have our water ceremony.
me through thoughts and feelings, binding intuition, my head, my heart. I am gathering the tools together. I'm preparing to do my part. All of those who have come before me band together and be my guide. Loving lessons that I will follow. We're all swimming to the other side.
We are living neath the great big dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the peace that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side.
When we get there, we'll discover all of the gifts we've been given to share have been with us since life's beginning, and we never noticed that they were there. We can balance at the brink of wisdom, never recognizing that we've arrived. Loving spirits will live together. We're all swimming to the other side.
We are living neath the great big dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the peace that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side.
Swimming together the other side. Amen. So Jean and Elaine are both going to help with this water service down here, this ceremony. Let me read these words first. Today in our shared community, we pour water into a common bowl, though our experiences have differed. These waters signify our common humanity. Water deepens for us as a community just as water deepens during its long and winding journey to the sea. We invite you to bring up your blue card with the water you have brought with you today, or you may use the water we have in our pitcher to represent water. We're going to read your name, and we're going to read the place that the water is from. And then when we are finished, we are going to give the water to Charlie to use in pouring and nurturing our grounds here. And we'll mix it with the kids' water in there too, so that we can continue the cycle of water here and also to signify our relationship and our connection with each other. So let's start with Elaine and Jean, if you guys want to come up. And let's start with Karen Strobing and Bill Luxinger sent a picture of where they are in Iowa. They're coming back here the 1st of November. And that is I said, what's the name of the water on your property? And she said, it's called the pond. So Karen and Bill, I'm thinking you're probably on Zoom, and we love seeing the pond. So let's do it this way. Let's start at the back and have the last couple of rows come up through there and come over here, and I'll grab the handheld mic and read the card. And if there's anything that you want to add to your card that you feel like is really important to say, jump on in. So let me take this. Maybe we'll do the card next. Okay, can you hear this? Okay. So how about if I stand up here and then you guys either take the water, if you have water, pour it in, or Jean will, or you can pour it in there. Okay. This is self-pour. Okay, let me just read that. So this is T.J. Foley, Metcalf Bottoms Creek River, Wares Valley, Tennessee. Yes. Okay, wonderful. Do you want to take that? Here, let me take that. Okay. Karen Foley, the Gulf of Mexico. Is it okay? Yeah. Okay. Terry Foley, the water is from the tap that Karen uses to wash the grandbabies and our children so lovingly. Oh, Terry. Oh, why don't we, here, why don't you read it?
You want me? Yeah. What?
This is Becky Jones.
has no idea how to do this. Okay.
Really close to your mouth.
The water that I want to contribute comes from a very small spot called Boca Chica Bay in Mexico and Texas. It's a very tiny spot that has no buildings or anything around it, but you can stand with 1 foot in Mexico and 1 foot in Texas, and the Rio Grande flows out. Yeah, you probably can't get there now, but.
We used to do it all. Oh, thank you. Okay, oh, Charlie brought it. Charlie Nelson, UU rain barrel water used to water my orchids. It keeps them happy, and they keep me happy. And you can use this water too. Aww. Do you want to read? Here, read it. Oh, no. This is Amber. Welcome, Amber. Hold it really close to your mouth.
I didn't bring any water, but I hold the water of Lake Jovita in St. Leo, Florida special in my mind.
Oh, thank you. You can pour it. Okay, so let's have some more rows that are coming up this way, kind of come. You can either come up through here. Come on. Let's see. Andrea, our planet, our Mother Earth's water. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Hi, Melanie. Melanie Dunlap, Dutch Charlie Creek on Grandma's farm. Do you want to say something about that?
Just southern Minnesota where I grew up.
Southern Minnesota, where she grew up. Wonderful, yes. Barbara Schnipper, my pond behind my condo in Safety Harbor. Wish it could be from the Frying Pan River in Basalt, Colorado. That's awesome. Judy Lucarelli, yes, read it.
Yep. From Messalonsky Lake in Maine, where we had a camp for 20 years. Eggemogan Reach in Deer Isle, Maine. It's ocean. And our saltwater swimming pool, I didn't bring the water when I read that it was going to be used to water plants here, because that would definitely not be make the plants happy. But here in Tarpon Springs.
Yeah, read it.
I'm here for the stream team and also the 2 people on Zoom that gave things.
Nice.
So for the Zoom, Betty and Dallas from the Gulf of Mexico. Thank you, Kathy, for telling me to put the mic up. Terry and David from Blue Springs, Florida, and Danvers River, Massachusetts. And then I'll read mine, and then you can read Kathy's and Bill's. Carol Ann Baker, in my heart and spirit always. Sacred water from tiny Bard Island, off of the Deer Isle, Maine, my sacred home. And I can't believe Kathy has it from the wonderful Eggemogan Reach. And I'll give you these.
Okay, this is Kathy Hopkins. Weekiwachi River, my favorite place to kayak. Do you want to pour some water for her? Jean's pouring some water for you. And this is for Bill Ahrens. Mother Earth's water, aquifer, 100 feet below ground. 100 feet from Pastor Patti and Mike's new home. My neighbor! I can't believe I'm going to be your neighbor. Oh, it's so exciting. Yes. Oh, nice. Do you want to say?
No, she will.
This water, turn around. This water represents the welcoming of
Steve Brown
from
Oslo, Norway.
And she comes from a place where I visited, so we both share some beautiful memories and visions of that water. Nice. And she can pronounce the name of the river that flows into the Oslo Fjord.
Oh, say it.
Akerselva, that's the river. Oslo Fjord, that's the fjord.
Nice. Wow. Thank you and welcome. Did you read yours?
Cool.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. John Brooks, tap water represents the Caribbean Ocean, Cozumel, best scuba diving destination ever. That's awesome, John. Welcome. That's fine. Report in. Ellen Scarzella, member of UU St. Pete. Welcome. The most meaningful body of water to me is the Gulf of Mexico, where we spread my best friend's ashes. Her name was Lisa Cohen. She died from the disease of addiction in 2023. We hold her in our hearts, and you. Okay, next row's up. Let's do. Come on up. Do you want to read it? Okay. Judy Pickett, Frying Pan River in Basalt, Colorado, Wildcat River, New Hampshire, Atlantic Ocean, Outer Banks, North Carolina. Nice.
I couldn't believe when you said the frying pan. My daughter got married on the shore, on the banks of that in Basalt 15 years ago.
Okay. Betty Lou, welcome. This represents water from a childhood swimming place called Rock Hole in Pennsylvania. My brother and I swam there often. Aw. Okay, this is from Catherine. Oh, tubing and rafting with friends. Lake Saranac, the pond near my grandfather's with dragonflies. Sailing Long Island Sound, cruising the Rhine River. Need to live near ocean. Nice. Joanne, Niagara Falls, the beauty and force of nature. Lake Tarpon, a place where nature and humans can live peacefully together. Lovely. Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Barbara Wilson, the Baltic Sea, pond behind my house, represented by water from my refrigerator. I love that. A stand-in water. All right, come on up. I'm Renee. Did everyone over here go? We're going to do here and then the choir. Okay. Oh, you brought it. Ta-da. Renee and Jack. This water comes from our house. Original well cistern, 113 years old. Woo! Oh, Tad. Tad. Colorado River. Shout out to the frying pan.
Right. We used to have water, we had the water ceremony in Grand Junction, Colorado, and I always read these lines from Isaiah 35. The wilderness and dry land shall be glad, the desert shall rejoice and blossom.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Dora, hi. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Hi. I'm Dora Harrison, a new member here, and my water is the second. Oh, it's imaginary. a second creek is what it's called. It's a branch of the Tennessee River in North Alabama where we went swimming as teenagers if we could find someone to take us there. It was 10 miles away. And we would go knocking on neighbors' doors until they would agree to take us swimming on Sunday afternoon. I crossed the river this summer as I was traveling to my 64th class reunion. So you can figure out how old I am. Anyway.
Great. You want to pour some more? Hi there. Diana Robinson, Gulf of Mexico. Chris Robinson, Shed Creek. Diana also Sheds Creek, where my mother's ashes are scattered. It's lovely. Diana. Diana, St. Mary's River in Sault Ste. Marie. Did I say that right? Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, where I spread my brother's ashes in June. Udo. River where I grew up, Ruhr River, Germany. Thank you. It's you and then the choir.
Lou Argo, and this represents Tar River, North Carolina, where I grew up, and the Chesapeake Bay, where I go every summer and swim my heart out. There's no water I don't love, and I don't waste a drop from the kitchen. We put it in buckets, and we haul it out to the flowers around our house. Every drop goes back into the ground and into Lake Tarpon.
Keith Argo, Lake Tarpon. A joy all day long and all night long if you can't sleep.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay. Want me to read it? You want to say it? Okay. Linda, the real ocean, Atlantic or Pacific? Love it. You want to read it? Yes.
North Beach, Honeymoon Island, Gulf of Mexico, where Bill and I walked on Sunday mornings, and where I'll spread some of his ashes on Tuesday.
The Mystic River, Mystic, Connecticut, where I grew up.
Mystic River. Welcome, Peter. This is for Greg. Remembering kayaking in the Straits of San Juan de Fuca. Lana, her fish pond.
Yes, it is. It's my fish pond. I came here to be with my mother, who's 100 and will be 103 in just a little bit. So I needed something to be with that I loved, and so we made a huge pond in my backyard. It's terrific.
Love it. Love it. Helen. Helen, Pacific Ocean.
Oh, here, let's go. I haven't seen it for 20 years, over 20 years, but I love it.
I grew up on Huntington Beach, Lifeguard Station 13. That's mine. Bonnie, Lake Superior, where next week we will spread my sister's ashes along with her cats, Gilbert and Sullivan. Aww. Okay, Jean. And this is from Jean. Nelson. Water from my pond that I meditate on when I do, say it, Qigong in my lanai. Elaine, Gulf of Mexico, Dunedin Causeway.
Every morning I walk there, almost every morning, and it puts me back together on those days when things aren't perfect.
Okay, so we'll have our closing words. Or extinguishing our chalice.
That was truly beautiful and very meaningful, and it was so wonderful to hear where the water came from. That's important to each of you, each of us. We're glad for the time we shared together this morning and glad you were here.
Say something you can.
If you are visiting, if you are new or still feel new, grab one of these bright red coffee cups in the social hall during coffee hour, and we'll be sure to greet you and say hello. We extinguish our chalice with words from Swimming to the Other Side, which our choir sang so beautifully. We are living beneath the Great Dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in this stream together, some in power and some in pain. On this journey through thoughts and feelings, binding intuition, head, and heart, we are gathering the tools together. We are preparing to do our part. All of those who have come before us band together to be a guide, loving lessons that we will follow. We're all swimming to the other side.